weekend no wodi akwa kodia wie ya hye na wotofo kra say a new week na ya hye ase no ye mpai bonya ne se rade ba ya dom na wotwe so no wama na sie ye na de de sie ne subia no oba ya dom na tumi abamu ono wa ne dan no nya rade ne dan no anka ye de ye na dia ne betumi aye ntumi nya hwe ye ne bibi e betumi aye ono a na ye ni da no so a onu ne kwakwa mu kakakra na ode ye kɔ na ode ye ba kwan obi kɔfa so ɔkɔ ya wa ma biem no wafa kwan no so akɔ aba ade bi bo obi ne ti saa ye ne saa tɔ ɔkɔ ba wuti ye wo ya ma ne bro so kwa de wuti ya wo ya no san so kra mpo kɔkɔ so wo kon ne ade ne nyina mu no wan kɔ hospital bi ya no ya no numia ho atɔ wote ase de nyame ase ne nyina ne awrade a awrade na wana wo kwakwa mu ntana pai so no wana nkasa na dom ase am ya hoden ama ye nkwan ne betena ha no ma na ya duma na ye ba be nti so bi a wo bia no wo ahoden na wo nkwan kɔpa adwuma bi ye ne nyina ye nyeska kakakra ɛnɔso de ɛnɔso sika ye hia no ye nya numu kotakra ba still ye mia ye ni post adwuma no mu obeye no sika be fimu de aba ye nya bebre ba okakra wa bi a wo betumi de akwa twetwa ho no de betumi akenti no wa na nyina ye bre hu nto so so de ne bre bi ne pa bi na krorobo ene ye apobo de da bi enya kwan pa se pefo nsa so mu a emma no bedi ti memmo apo me nkobɔ kro no hwehwɛ aluma bi ye kakra bi obenya bi a be ma daily nsa akɔ ano no nso bɔ modin a na ye medin ya the Miss Ruby Adams Robert Mensah Sports ene ye de bro ya wo kansie ho nsem ene asin konya yi ya ba be didi ama odwumade nso FKK tina se de akɔ amanone ni akɔhwɛ amanone ensem no nsem wɔ nkrɔfo aman so transfers ne mu nsem no latest ene say Nico Williams tick tack where Lamine Yamal echiro aches obi aches ampa Lamine Yamal de hint na badada se basafo ne akoda na di nkomo awie ai ne Nico Williams ebe join Barcelona na enu a Fabrizio sese ka na ase basafo na ye din ana ase de ebe di entia ye de mon se ne be ba wo Nico Williams to Barcelona no details and say latest ne say Florent Vert Liverpool for sika omoboabo na kofa na ba no manya bia na asa kosi say de beto dwa Manchester United Brian Mbuemo so hu community say any all other transfers say bobo bani na no wa manone no ye bebo mu e dia man ye be ram wo America FIFA Club World Cup no koso I very interesting match day 1 yeah Inter Miami kai hom na to be sorry match game ni bi no ibo bi de hwe ye sorry hwe bi kakra na Bola Ali of Egypt omo boy Inter Miami no esewani gidi no ma na ekro do na penalty ba ya Trezeguet wa gani mu ase wa bobo keeper ache no wa keeper pia bo abeto wani no asan akopra na Trezeguet kra nka nyo no nka za men ka Inter Miami lose your first game no be ko ba draw ye de mo se me ba no game saka ne toa so the current champions of Europe Paris Saint-Germain no mo chi Atletico Madrid posa wo mo ai posa wo mo atuo mo gufom na ba ya na de no ye ne de 10-0 fa Club World Cup so ko 10-0 na ba ya mvokra de asemni ye de mo nsembe ba no ba ya fonkofo mo hye mo no mo aba ba ya de a ye de mo nsembe to dwane Chelsea mo no Chelsea for no ho de Chelsea mo wo ho games na eba so na ebe to so FIFA Club World Cup no ase a ye de nyina mu nsem no ebe to dwa tumi e de ama wo ma no ne na FK ka bebe bo achi de ama ye wi a bebe fie ene the first segment of the show no koma e ba be die ni ene krob ya Kumasi Asante korokonaji FA Cup no eno game no hu no sai na kotokoko rep Ghana in the CAF Confederation Cup no hu no sai koroko supporters no muhwe mu team no a Africa na amoko no eye na etisai how the cup for no musu hu no sai koroko represent Ghana or Africa no unsu hu no sai eno game no kran so hu no sai ye be di sankome wa the first segment of the show no Kumasi Asante koroko the champions of the FA Cup omo na ejina Ghana na mu ewo Africa CAF Confederation Cup no usomu say nkomo abai oya Ghana ni a wodi football no achi a nkomo abai se kotoko ene ekojina Ghana na mu Confederation Cup ni mu no usomu say hu no say koroko jina ye Africa omu kwei ebe ye ana se de na besie who sa news abay Ghana henyina no ye kotoko say CAF Confederation Cup mo ne nkoja Ghana name after winning the FA Cup no sa news you so mu say eno ne nkomo ebedi was the first segment of the show no ye there were other interesting stories e wo fie weekend ye the cup na koma bibia ni Gold Stars for winning the Ghana Premier League no coronation matches awodo na ba so bouts ekwa so ho no mo a in Anthony Joshua be pie mo Ghana hanum koma hodo pi wo boxing mu no so no aba beto dra this and many more and aba na we say name yen former sports minister so no I'm Mustafa Yusuf ne ho etwetwi eye NSS nsem no mu pa ni wo be kasa enso dia fa ho a ni na ye nkoma hodo bi a ebe ba ni na rebebo akire e dia ma ye tiefo on the show me den e the Miss Ruby Adams some dey carry two dwan on pay Robert Mensah Sports and wutie live on Facebook Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast join the show no Facebook and pay shebi ma ye like and share for comments bra e be kan to me e dia ma what text messages na manim flow mame e wo transfers mu FIFA Club World Cup mu koda kwa nya Ghana nem e wo CAF Confederation Cup mu e no FA final ni mu no ni nyina no wadwentwe wo ho ne say send in your messages on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 for message ne fa hobra majebre akenkan e wo show yi so atumi e dia ma yakopon shot so no pay why crowd say woni em betina kopem say no nkono ebebo me da say
the real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marty!
Kastle the Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM sini Robert Mensah Sports ya de ma yem fast da ma boafo no toni en kwama no ne lonat etu malaria se malaria tete wa hopopo bi atiasi so wanu mu atontumi ni di wa otumi se de ye we de be se malaria no na tete wa wo de bamoden akọ eye drugstore ho ne enkoye wo test ne hwe sampa malaria na tete wa yenye hu sampa malaria mo wani bi wo moja ni mu a edura wasa wonom no eye lonat eno na betu ase amount one time enko no edo bia mane enko brobro yare ne so much na enko pagya ne mu because malaria no ade a ekum ni papa anti num lonat ni bi na enyi yare ne flu so one time kra e best scatter no away for you lonat and I make comfort etumi ede amawo se boremu ewo all pharmaceutical shops na fei kwaje wo de tell yourself bit to win promo ni guso e so tell yourself what say the latest phone a person we use no akwanya na ba say ubetobi na wo tobi a enya bo omom de amawo na wo to no wow price a person wo to phone no ene mu akwanya mu atumi akwakoto enti for phone sisi e tell yourself but what you dial star 1020 hash star 1020 hash and I send the one fakwa 1020 send the one fakwa 1020 naba modi akai sene ubetumi subscribe ni ama update on the latest devices no what choose the phone wa pese u use enwa no watch ebo pese wo phone no amafo ba be dibi baby ana wo bid na wo so e bia phone pay 2000 ba wo bid na for 1007 ya beton phone amount enu the original price no we e wonnya bi wo ba bia e telecell phone asa promo omode abento bia fa ne ho nhyemu bi na phone say use aye basabasa no ne wani je ho pese wo to no wakɔkye bo a wo pese ye de phone no e de ma wo to e star 1020 hash and I send the one fakwa 1020 telecell connecting energies game park chop nie di agroni bi na nya sika gu bottom eno an say wo fa phone no abo star 946 hash star 946 hash unya bope na what choose the number pesa wo de draw ni mu numbers na 1 to 36 choose the one number pesa wo de call first kaka krafa to eche ne fa send ma wo mo ye omo draw na say wo number ne ba out a sika wo de to eche ne ebo ho ma wa up to 30 times umpe we na pedai ko fodi edie no Tiza wote wana wudi agrodi ene msrewa fa hushemu bi star 946 hash star 946 hash na numbers na 1 to 36 choose the one first kaka to eche na skad be to eche ro de kwa e bia wo de 20 Ghana to eche okoye ye draw no number ne ba out a 20 Ghana no ye ba ho sama up to 30 times umpe we na pedai eye chese game park chop agudie no e na make am for etumi e de amawo eye serious rewards pa na nei yetuma kwakofade aba obia enya bi nti mamode ane kai se nei jewodi over 18,000 winners omo chope more than 3.8 million cedis sika na bedwa pa amafo wini no nti mamode akai se game pack chop no odo hu be shemu bi draw no yen live on Game TV on Facebook, Instagram and X. Game pack GH ko na usukodi agroni bi high sense na make am for the amomukra quality product TV near washing machines near sound systems blenders microwave electric cookers gas cookers there na we here na high sense showrooms they here say fie or office or shop one or restaurants or pub or hotels one you know and any high sense quality product any money papa eche entry enyam kanea no efen so na de de ne se ebo no unim dada e wo fom pa enti kwai Ghana fana ha baby omo ho no mo na mamo mfimfim mantem ha o masoe no man kesim Blue Hills restaurant e wo antique akoho na kwaje high sense quality product bibi ani afre 0302 55 0000 0302 55 0000 high sense everyday prices for everyday people. Ebekwa akopie mu amanone na FKK ede akwa akopie mu akofwe ho nsem ahodo a waboaboa no. Mamenya o message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Enra Father's Day no echo say ai Father's Day I wasn't here on Saturday until Father's Day I wish him happy Father's Day I belated intino but you say I almost celebrating mo kama wo enjoy ho ai oba no wo yere no ha onu aba no o ma wani gye ya ho de tie bia se wonya obi ma no che wade o wanya obi ama na che wade o se wo ye ja papa nko ade a wonim se everybody nhia no ebebu so de ama o. Some fathers are doing so well amanfo bi ebi kwamponya ne ba no but de ma wo ye ma no Nkopon hira mo pa Nkopon hira mo bi kwampafo bi ba a wo boa no na nkofo tete nchen na nsem na mo keka kokonsane ade no a ba rusi with the build here wo ye nyame akakoma se boa ni pai wo be boa no nti eno a Father's Day no eye the Royal Hotel Cape Coast second rate omo de odro ma na wo de asem nti bo modern akai say o pe baby abekwa have your party bi pe baby abekwa enjoy yourself every weekend be 501 672 908 Rich Royal Hotel richly inviting comfortably yours intimate na hey all the fathers all the men all the gentlemen I am bomodian mutie yin show no mo send mo messages ni na de ba bia mo fresh show no so no ya we mu na da mo asipi na mi hwa mo na onye madom ma mo hia sika de ahwabusuafo no ewade ma mo be ma mo hia sika de ahwabusuafo nyame ema mo be mama adwuma ye basa na ewade ensiesie ma mo mie kwan bi ma mo a ebe chen adwuma na mo ye ne first ne kra ewade nhya ma so ma ware no ye bisi basa because of ni ma ba akome no bi nti ewade nyamadom na won siesie aware ne ma mo na be ma woso aninje e waware mu wanenyi we wadwuma mu na waninje e wasetena mu be ma de akwa me no anu no wo adwuma papa bi a wo adwuma bi a wo ya kakraba wonsem wo oyiri bi aho ba bi a wodo wo no nsi fom so so wo ma bi a o mota wachi eboa wo a oti ase na wo no sika wo ho de a ene de na no ti ni nyara ne fa no mo fa no mo nyina mema no mama hodene ye kwa ma no FKK e de ye ko na afi nsem no obo achiachimi e de amaye.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
I got my power, I got experience, I got do everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know, man, I'm too bad, baby. Bad. I got do everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know, man, I'm too bad, baby. Bad.
Ya kwa manone na FKK abo ensem no achi etumi e de amaye mamenya o message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 for messages never hobra na menken can show you so intimi and for my 35 minutes past 6 FKK ko in the next 25 minutes no obo ensem no achi etumi e de amaye FKK good morning.
Good morning.
Ana pa bibia ye bokọ de ye da Nyankopon ase ene ye Monday.
Definitely.
Ene new week nti ensam no dos yan kwama no ni straight.
Yeah, the Amanani 7 block Kastle 90.3 Europe amo youth tournament na Kastle under 19 ashase weekend ya sanso and Roma during the week Thursday no Omo under 20 no so no etimi esha say nyina resource na dia bro FIFA Club World Cup no so e cost with USA first round of games no etimi out of from group A omo wie eye omo games in group B eto so others no be continue all through ni nyina no ya de hon no so etimi e dia bro Kastle 90.3 live on Facebook Johnny show no now so comment we are share na otimi and so etimi do adwon kire na ba na akenkan and so etimi dia ma I like it and so fa emayen ewo honom yen hwase na yen fa resource no and so etimi emfa embro ye hwase de fa UEFA won youth tournament na and also bus no under 19 no wom games no and so etimi bus na kokopie ma se de si eba ye ni Friday na hwase Spain ba ko Denmark on under 19 etimi ante sanso na Romania ebo 2 Emma Montenegro and so etimo bako England omo mienu Norway etimi ate kano sanso na Germany omo tena ho Emma Netherlands and so etwa omo economy ensa a omo so entimi ante ene games no Denmark etena fie 3 p.m. omo ene Montenegro bebo Romania and so any Spain ena ebo we under 19 UEFA one tournament na ekoso no sa na ehun no so AC etie ewo ho na yentoa so ewo ye under 23 no anasa under 21 almost so dey say and I won 7 AC etie games e bus no Saturday no na shase Spain ebo 2 Emma Romania etie mo back France share 3 Georgia etie mo mienu sanso na Portugal enso share kanu enum Emma Poland enso so entimi anti Slovakia Emma ili etwa mo kanu bakwa omo entimi anti ekanenra say na esi ekokoye England anshe bi Slovakia na Slovenia enso entimi anshe bi Ukraine eshe 2 Emma Finland entimi anti ba kokra sanso na Czech Republic etna ma Germany etwa mo ekane nan omo etimo mienu Netherlands eshe bako Emma Denmark enso etwa mo ekano mienu sana esi akoye ewo honum yade sansem no so etimi ade abrewo na yenko ne yenkonko he se de ne kopioma gold cup and say yes a gold cup no e bass no eno so elbaye esi ekoye we eye Kosafa eye one final game and etimi bass no Madagascar any Comoros about 3rd and 4th place no Comoros eshe bako Madagascar entimi ante entisana esi ekoye ye bronze no mo agye de esi omo na so no na final game na Angola eshe kanum yensama South Africa omo entimi ante bako kra depu abrante no about 2 goals was answer na Milson edi eye winning goal no episo ensweti edi emo Angola agye eye Kosafa cup no enso edi esi won na so ewo honom na yenko yanim na yenhwe eye empo konkakaf won gold cup a eno so etimi ekoso ewo honom no uromo a eda eye empo Sunday no games no say na esi ekoye ho Mexico shemienu ema ye Dominican Republic omo etimo mienu Mexico shemiensa Dominican Republic etimo mienu USA eshe num Pochettino no so etimi eshe omo eshe 5 ema Trinidad and Tobago omo entimi ante bakokra ewo ye sa game no mo sana esi ekowie ye ewo honom na US mrantie no agyeman bi ne nanam uhwa ene Malik Tillman ebo go ni bi osabo second goal episode Patrick Ajiman eshe 3rd goal no enso etimi edema ye United States of American Brendan Aronson enso eshe bi sanso na Hagi Wright enso ebo 5th goal no enso edema US man o mo wini sa game na homachin Haiti etna Saudi ekosho mo ekano ba ko Haiti entimi anti Al Sheri enete sa eshe sa goal na edema sanso na Costa Rica enso eshe 4 ema ye Suriname omo nso so etimo miensa ewo sa game no mo hyere nso say na 11 p.m. anajo Panama ebo eye Guadeloupe omo ensem no sa na no so esi etie ewo no mede ensem no enso etimi adebro yenko eye Club World Cup na say na yenhwe said the enra resource ni bi aye no so etimi pm for the weekend e hyase no eye enra ena games nyina enso etimi eba so alali omoni Inter Miami edibo ani obi anto atena ewo sa game no mo eno ensem ekopiem na Bayern Munchen omo ehye du 10 ena omo share Auckland City omo entimi ante bakokra Kingsley Coman ebo 2 goals Sasha Boy EDB episode Michael Olise ebo 2 goals Thomas Muller ebo 2 sana Abrante Fen Jamal Musiala enso ebo 3 enso edi episode ma Bayern omo ehye 10 ema Auckland City omo entimi ante bakokra Paris Saint-Germain Omo nso late on omo eche Atletico de Madrid etwa omo 4-0. Fabian Ruiz ebo first goal, Vitinha ebo second goal, Mayulu ebo third, sanso ena Abrantia fan Canley enso so ede eye fourth goal no appear. So Palmeiras ahomachiya omo any FC Porto eboye obia entimi anto atena ewo honum sanso ena uromo ade other game eba so ahomachi Botafogo a omo ehye 2 ema City Sanders omo nso so etimo bako ewo honum Abrantia ye friend no eye Jacques ebo goal bi sanso na Igor Jesus and so the second and winning goal na pay so ma Botafogo Christian Roden na ete kanobako and so ma City Sounders antisa and a honsem na esi akwa na homa yade anadwi Chelsea for ewo game 7 p.m. na mo game na ba so omoni Los Angeles FC na Airbus sanso na 10 p.m. Boca Juniors and so the Benfica and so betimi aboway games ahodo no eba so ewo club World Cup na se wo USA de honsem no and so etimi de ama na ye bewura mu na ye timi react to empo issues no kakra wo after game eba so no Atletico Madrid o mu wini ye no and I won coach Luis Enrique say nay after moji Champions League no ohun so mo form no egusua ejina so economy tie nay players na ya so mo keep you up.
How happy are you with that performance?
Yeah, I'm happy. Really, I think we are competing at the same level than before, and even with this temperature to heat, but we're happy.
Were you surprised at how physical the match was today, considering how hot it is?
Well, you have to manage that because it's the best scheduled time for the European countries, but it's difficult to play in that conditions.
Enti Luis Enrique and all this answer about happy with the results. Our Monso so second 4-0 and I'm watching the SYA article Atletico Madrid in the player Vitinha the more the one was so and after game and also 18 years president will say.
The class. How do you assess your performance today?
A very good performance, actually. But as always, I'm going to talk about the team. Oh, again, very good game. It's not easy. It's difficult with this temperature and everything. But we did well. We did well against a very good team. Everybody knows Atletico. It's a tough team, aggressive team. But we did very, very well. I think we managed to control all of the game. We couldn't score more, but we are happy with the result.
No, team compact, almost any defending yet. Normally, say game now. By the name of PG4, 8 me manage ye, 8 me ehuye, et kiss opportunities almost so critical and 8 me even side game now. Vitinha so sama or the FI game almost a boy even at the echo morning now. Young court yenim international Milan or more any new coach a more our competition. I say now Bromugo and Bubaso more echo into that game and one coach Christian Chivu. Akasa Edia Fahu say nay, I feel no aba or share Eshen your man, name of my competition, a very difficult.
I think we need to honor this competition because this is what a team like Inter should do. This is what a team that represent this kind of competition should do. There are 32 teams all over the world representing a unique moment probably for the world soccer because this is the first time this competition is happening. So everyone who's here is responsible for whatever they do, for whatever they try to achieve or they want to achieve. It's not easy because it's something new, because it's still the season, the last season, so it's not a new season, but we are here to do our best and to try to honor as much as possible, as good as possible, this competition.
Yes, Centennial Christian Chivu. On Sama also Candia for International Milan who will almost ahead of game almost FIFA Club World Cup nation so says Simeone Inzaghi and after Champions League and Guasiano and or Casa de Biobe movie on or Saudi Aqua Kojisika Kesia ne more etimi upgrade Papa friend she were free under 19 team no so no Emma Mefa a senior side non coach or this seminar and so etimi de aba ewo Zabi Alonso so react here Omoko PMO ewo USA and Real Madrid Bobo so almost looking forward ewo game also Babebon.
Important is really each tournament is really important for us. We are really looking forward to have a good tournament with good energy, with good team spirit to start building something important. We want to bring our own idea to start building from how we want to play, how we want to have this spirit that is really important, and for sure it's going to be challenging, but we are really looking forward to it.
enti omo so look forward into games omo kwakọbọ na say otie ni nsem na omo de kọboaboa mo ho I will show myself into the new season eba san say o say okoye nyoma foforo ekwan amade for be fa so abo won game no na fi players no so say de obeji hye omo no na emom competition omo no so any da so omo kwakọ yiro omo ho abo Alonso Zabi ono coach di Real Madrid bobo kono so de sansem no enso etimi dia ba ene anadwi ade a Chelsea the Blues bo Enzo Maresca coach di mamo yebisa no say players no say na eho ensem AC etia okono trip no players bi wano ma uyomo every squad no na nchiremu bia wo ho ana.
It's been very easy decision in terms of here with us are players that they were with us last season, unless Jadon Sancho, unless Wes that is injury, and 3 or 4 players, new players that they arrived. The rest, they were not with us. Some of them they left last summer, some of them they left in January. So I don't see the reason why they have to be here with us. So for me, it's been no complicated. For me, in my idea was quite clear. The ones that they are here with us and the ones that they are not with us, it was a simple decision.
Andy?
Enti simple decision say bi mo ho mo no ni mo no be ya adwuma enti omo enodo ma kopium ewo USA dodo na contract no IND ebi nso ekobo loan afi no omo abanti na hu behia so no omo eye adwuma wo the season no otimi ehwe na afi odo omo ekọ no eye nsema Maresca enso etimi dia ba no nti decision making no na eye easy enso etimi edi ema no on the game itself no only Los Angeles for na ekọ akobo say na hu game no.
When it comes to this matchup against LAFC, what are you the most confident about going into this matchup, and what concerns you the most?
I'm never confident. I'm never. I don't know if it's something good or something bad, but I think because of the technology today, any game can be difficult. We know each other. They can watch many games about us. We can watch many games about them. So every game become very complicated. They have, for me, a good team, good player of Das, Bounga. They have different, very good player, and overall, it's a good team. And as I said before, for me, now every game can be, can be difficult, can be a tough game.
The LAFC players and the coach, and they're very excited, very motivated. How do you approach that challenge of coming up against a team who are so excited to play you, so motivated to go out and get a result?
Yeah, we had one competition this season that has been the Conference League. That the most difficult thing was every game to convince players that probably for the other team was the game of the season. So if you don't prepare in the right way, you can be in trouble. And again, tomorrow we have a game where if we are not ready, if we are not prepared, we can be in trouble. So we need to prepare that 100%. And no matter who is the other team, when you are Chelsea player and Chelsea manager, you need to win games. So tomorrow, hopefully, we can start this competition winning our game.
Yes, early for no shada any mamu bebre na mom no say o hwe say the technology abana also nya videos bi hwe enti eno bi eno mo ebehwe early for no nim ekwan omo so enim Chelsea for no de fa na mom no o gidie say game a ono so really say be difficult one tenei amboabo no eguso a enso ekọ na o kiremu say after Conference League no mo ekokoje no na e wo say omo esaba back or dey ensem ehwe players na dwemu say the no mo the last season o catch omo say game bia no also prepare players no mind no mo ekoko hwema o betimi afa ni serious no mo so abonti sa na ye competition we so no omo efa no o catch players no so mo nyiro mo no mo so ntimi enkobo ending kunim eno ya Enzo Maresca Chelsea coach na de sansem no ba ye na Ryan 8 Nuri ono so Man City one player ono so omo akopiem a omo so prepare during training no and also message say and also aba.
We speak about everything, about the life, about the city within Manchester. Yeah, for sure, what I can do, I think. And yeah, but I want to give everything in the pitch, and I want to show what I can do after I will play why with me in the pitch, and I will to give everything. Yeah, for sure, it's one of big competition. I spoke with my teammates about this competition. Yes, it's big competition, and we will give everything for sure, because what I said, they have a lot of very good team, and we accept to give everything.
Yes, you know, be give everything on any teammate, you know, and so Akasa no buy no so share send my bekuye and so me at the man coach. I a friend Pep Godwell Ginny di onim di obetimi aye now no ya no nkasa be or person adwuma no and so there di ewo ye preach no so and 8 nori ono so nsama wo etimi dia bakoke or midfielder edema Atletico Madrid and after the game no or say results no enye fair enye true reflection referee no etimi hadwene ye papa ewo game ono so etimi edi antini na eka ho bi na ankoye amfama Atletico Madrid boboko no nyono kwa na kasa Simeone Inzaghi enso no aya no tampe referees enso achiri ebo na eno a wo hwe va ekwan ofa so edisalao eye wongo a omo nso so ehye na enhye da enso ani eno eye nsema ene Simeone Inzaghi enso etimi dia ba se enchiremu omo de ba na eye obvious enya dia omo nso so enso etiase onti ene Diego eye Simeone ono nso ne dia ono so etimi edi aba after enra enchu dia omo edi ye no na ese ayanko yamfa man kwa pa ni coach no nimba bia isi akwakosi no ye nsem otimi dia ba na mom no Luis Enrique obisan so e favorite na o se ontimi end out ontimi embo ntu ba bi obeka se an sanse no ahwe game omo boy na mo ho keka no so e wo soro pa o de sanse no so etimi eto aso Ryan Cherky o se eye ne ye papa Olympic Club de Lyonnais na omo ne Manchester United e kobo ye Europa League mu na ne omo ene better side na omo eye nhwe han e ma Manchester United eyi omo efirimu nto ono waba payback nie wakwa akohyem e Manchester City no so oche Manchester wo ba bia obeyi ne ho adi na omo ahu shampoo ni mbo ne bontie nei eno revenge abrante no enso so etimi ade Ryan Cherky ono so ne ho nsem no sana esi etie ho na FIFA Club World Cup national attendance no after a few games ayabo no uhwe Inter Miami any La Liga game omo boy no omo my 60,927 fans na Bayern dia no 21,152 na gogo pimenra PSG dia no omo boy no e no omo pull crowd ye pa 80,619 supporters and a copy of more ma or more ashes in FIFA after saying now more at 10,000 no on bone says supporters a kakra on betting about 80,000 the annual na a shame cranny and no a and summer and also so a free honum and sweet me de by a this and 7 amount na New Zealand one side Auckland or more any Bayern and a boy now we share him Guasia or Mokoji ka eduna and on inch more bass when team no crano players no amo enye full professionals so dodo na no eye adwuma ebi eye teachers ebi eye carpenters ebi eye sheet metal workers sanso na bi eye customer services ewo Samsung ewo shops ahodo factory employees ewo wom hardware store owners sanso na hairdressers anase head makers dodo na no ewo sales managers nyina no ewo woma dodo na no enso ewo hono painters nyina ehyehyehyehyem enti eno nsema efiro no ba na so mpaje so monye professional club sa anase players no dodo no embo professional so mo ebo age salary ewo ye club no na dodo na no ewo ye second job mo eye eno nsem kakra no so efiri hono eba ewo no transfers kakra ukopioma branti friend Ibrahima Konate the eba and he said the season no and I said the contract na cut just 1 year and was so na Madrid for omo etimi ahwo mo interest our branti no na enei ombo pini no amfa enti so omo ayedin say omo hwe na Liverpool for entimi convince branti no ama omo ansign na na so omo instead the contract na mana 2026 Madrid free omo akoma ombeko no makwa kofa branti no so e de na buy so omo boru omo Arsenal enso akwa busa branti friend Louis Kelly Miles say sa branti no contract situation no say na esi eti ono so aka 1 year na ehye ne contract no so Madrid ebusam say emu ebeda hono ma na branti a your friend Andy Robertson so the fina so ye ban say ne Bournemouth enso so atimi akoboni prum ebusan say wonya obeba bebo na sanse ye hu say abranti your friend Milos Kerkers oba ababa bebo position no na obepese obe bench warmer anasa obeba ha no ababa be starting te ye contract na say ne eye transfer eno nso so possible say ebetimi abaso ewo ho eno de free Andy Robertson ono nso so na so eye enso etimi eba yede nsem ni bi enso etimi ediama wo dwumadie no so on Kastle 90.3 FM ewo honom na nei Gennaro Gattuso former AC Milan midfielder no former Italian international ono and a new coach and so edema the Azuris was signing a contract and yes mission the World Cup to ne Gattuso and also after so signing as new head coach for Italian national team no ono nso ne dia ode eba say ne okwa akobwa no mo so qualify akwa akobo World Cup no ewo honom na ne FIFA club World Cup omo ebo no trophy no de esiso no yese omo ede safwa atum na safwa no FIFA president Gianni Infantino no nko a na oye allowed so obetimi ayusu ki no na watimi edie bie nti yebebobo wie na papei nyame fa samba na woni honom a yebefa ne sei entia no de afiri obandi yeso no nko a na wakonya so no so betimi abie trophy no na omoso so etimi edi ama ewo lalifo no ene enpo African clubs omo copy omo ne with that for no na amanfo ahas ye come home sem especially ebibire mu awba yesi clubs omo benya sika papa elali after unyan first draw against Inter Miami no ni aka chiro dada say o draw $1 million na wonsa ebeka ntinkofo enya na omo so participate no omo so ebenya sika enti ukani nyina boma 10.5 million omo ekono omo je 9.5 and yesheshe omo apia na omo je na ese 1 million ababe county group stage no omo nya draw kra ekeka ka ho anam ko wini wa match kan de ne na omo kontie nei Africa no dodo na nsam omo kan se ombe koso a na omo enso etimi edi so edi akọ enim na Inter Miami won goalkeeper no Oscar Ustari omo ebo na baso ono energy man of the match ewo game omo ebo na no supporters ni bi say nei game no say dey see kokoye no Messi na omo bo na baso anko ye no Inter Miami ye so ko omo defenders no enye goalkeeper no cry to da omo so onya de na after ye won game on board Sunday no uhwe saves ahodo make ya ne oje na omo patch say branch no ya de na emom no team na no na overall so omo defenders no enso enya de ntia branch energy no osi na ni agipa osi we very happy say nei somebody mbo na oboy no so no ebe make sa statement enso am obi ehun ni mbo any team no mbo no eye nsema ono so etimi de Luis Enrique say Ballon d'Or no na branch efe na Ousmane Dembele and they deserve it or say without a doubt obi anim season under review na branch performance no na e was ro echen obi also no obi a individual awards no aya na onhyeda nye interested sa na o de no kra kan sempa dia Ousmane Dembele nye so oboni team tra na branch no modimbo no e was ro e wonom Andre Onana so otna anase woko yebisa no say I don't know we will see eno ensema no so atimi dia ba ni future e wo Manchester United no Onana so wonim se wotna anase oko Ousmane Dembele no aso yebisa se Ballon d'Or no ogia na o se one Kylian Mbappe edi nkomo bebre no mo edi nkomo a o se the most important thing e wo club our national team any say yebebo na ye wini ni agi nkruwa nti wo se oni Mbappe hia omudi san komo na ekukom komo no omudi na emom ni se ebusa no won central for nim dia oka so no nani enhyeda engi individual awards bebre na ba why not onso ebetimi agi na emom wo se the key factor no any say obeboa na onso club agi trophies na afi onso so national team agi trophies Ousmane Dembele ono so nsama wetimi edia ba abrantia fan Matthias Stel dia ofri Bayern ekobon loan ewo Tottenham Hotspur Tottenham for a confirming any permanent stay with the club £30 million and omutua ediama Bayern no almost keep your branch no for empo season ahodo idea them 3 years and almost so timi I stand ediama no nsem kakra e free Matthias Stel ono so na so and so timi eba Van Basten say osha tactically abrantia friend Lami Yamano say obono ewo ye right wing ono ma obopa ene edi awaji nyina hopa ne hu nenso no oso tie kire pa na hu abrantia na say ye bono centrally eno ade ebetimi abo ne ye pa say de drum be na ye bo Messi no o say coach friend Hansi Flick season edi anim no onkobo Lami Yamal ewo eye empo sa mfinfi honom behind eye strikers na nasa attackers no o say abrantia no obi abehu a 6 any goals obehye no enya de da from tene Marco Van Basten ono so edi sansem no enso etimi edi abaye dibi edi ama ewo dwumadie no so na in ahead of gamer na elali for ekwakobo na branti efe no El Shahat unim se na eye red band bi enso eboninsa na yesi de no atro eni se empo free Palestine na no ena FIFA for esi da bi ye enso so sade no so antia branti no red band no mo so etimi egiye edi efrininsem ema no twitwi kakra ba na emom no team ne so omo etiase emra no se de si etia no na so wadi so na watim de akwa eno ye nsem kakre free ba Raul Asensio wa mare for so Abrante omo ama ni new contract June 2031 and eno so ebe the 1 billion euros any a release clause no sika no de eda so omo so atimi ede aba eno ye nsem kakra eno so epie mu ewo ye de amano ne nsem no ebe si na de aka no so ato so de amon Kastle 90.3 FM.
Kastle FM 90.3. Kastle FM. The Sports King, the real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Yabeda FKK ase ene anopewade akwa manone yakohwa manone nsem no emu e dia ba interesting stories and aba eno a ewo eye Rose Bowl stadium hono no where they are park ne tarifom na jete stadium no nipa no guhu se ya na efe pa efe tiamra nipa dom na me free studio FKK kodu fi amete say ya sha chiko 2-0 am say oh na dai one more na boy afa kwa na atiko president po me refi wo mo Alvarez wo Griezmann oh atiko na omo bo se me ka se bimpo bo fun ko na wo Korea woni Renildo ye de mabam omo bam a seconds no be akwaje yellow card seconds ana wo Clement Langlais goalkeeper yi mo keeper yi o black wo pentima akwaje bo akwato abo bi nan na wo ko compare akwaje red card they are not serious they got me now say omo guso mo de papa da so to na wo ye ne ma opese wo ye very bad now I just say Madrid for ni bi kasa say nya Arsenal for na mo ko ye ne ma ne be no mo yi Madrid for free mu a kene page for ya say de omo o de mu ni problem omo twen mo Club World Cup no ase na ma ko Chelsea for so ko ka bi say hey Chelsea for emus ready mu ko ka page ho asem se mu ko mu zuro and I say Champions League PSG kwa gia no mo man hia Madrid man hia Chelsea into Club World Cup ne de mo am ka the PSG favorite no and am was the other FKK Club World Cup on favorite to win
PSG for your money
sa ho they are the favorite
so ewo ho
10-0 ni tia ho
yes important it doesn't matter so go when you those chances but won't mean share and Bayern nye a honum no watch it even in the Champions League for watch it what is check is him to say goes no so na record so we be opponent in nya dia and no dem bem but
am ka say be anka ka PSG nka ba ka Madrid next
of course Madrid some make can buy nyom nko
so wo di ka
as we can Bayern there be some Madrid changes kakraba and na smart say bia a team I always expect say on be call the way normal akwa you be other factors which I believe say drew start stage na e bi mo ya ahead of Real Madrid. That's why I
so 4 clubs to about to win the 4 Club World Cup.
3 and American. Yes, so one no. And I'm sure my City for no so bet me a hard.
Man City, okay. With the squad now. Okay,
yes.
okay. Asman, Papa Benga, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Oh, yeah, dear.
Ruby, I could nado.
Maybe
I come.
Now, oh, Hadiana, what do you tell for me? I'm coming. I saw the
phone.
Brown Kaka, and I will okay, and maybe it's none is here. Okay. No, but Shama.
Just in your
as I was chef for why even. One could make any video be a coffee bars so Kokumasia. I branch it kitwe bia ba gina mu say onu na ebetwi bass no ofo na nkotia afom ho na onu ho na wo na betwi bass FKK na betwi bass no o gina kunya ni mo and was one of the car.
Yeah, mount you cry.
And that's what form service. Okay. What can you call you?
Oh, yes, no activities in the doors. But at least football is back.
Of course.
Once in your games, be sure
you're enjoying yourself.
When you are the Saturday, at the Sunday,
of course, Ali game, no.
Yes. No, I come on. None of the Sundays, yes, you but Ocean of we, New Zealand of we. Hey, on you see you. I'm buying but much about 20.
Oh, I saw one your passy and no munya go pony. na mo dem papa efrem no say nkofo na mo no mo bon adai na so mo mpie nya dai mo mpie na mo kwashe mo 20 mo gupo ni mu ha ba ko bia ni 3 kusu bi so oba bi o say wan ya
bo where be 4 players obi ani to we so pony
so pony am say check
and keep on am tell no one say na mystery but then it tells you the level of development of football no so we could do
New Zealand
and he's a goalkeeper
okay goalkeeper no
majority of them were part-time workers
okay I coach ne kai
team ni for New Zealand
okay
for
New Zealand
okwa so shinya for mo nya de nto mo ana
na mo dia ya so me part-time workers
omo coach ni kwa so obegina mu na de ma omo
we also majority cause echo seeking for permission no omo kwan se bibisa
goalkeeper ndem mi o say o cheda oye adwuma eti ni leave no onye we ni ya na okay bom de opone adwuma chede wonja no kwan na omo before club world cup ni bi nti o che wa show sikegu and obebe gina ma obebe de go ho na keep off for Stacy onye be si abenizi na but at least the experience
of course
that is what they were looking for
the Tracy and
Stacy and Tracy
Tracy
tell me say afuzina
Stacy was a Tracy Rose na ni tamu nyina ni bo man so say okay and Osman also 4 teams to win the Club World Cup na for Chelsea shame
but many FK be ya again
okay o percentage bar and 5
na me 5 kwa ham fa ne mem ko Inter Milan so kwa Champions League final de bia obey only Inter dia what da omo
me the Chelsea di me pick Chelsea ahead of
Inter Milan okay
yeah or let's say Chief like or mama you disappointed yes unless say Chief the new coach now about no mama you disappointed because say oba no so the first game okwa akoboni o and already team na nkasa no more depleted kakra me sure minim the probably be more recover from that humiliation a big team on back strongly but so compare obviously me can we na me join Chelsea because Chelsea finish really well almost finish year pa fe bibia to nchen ye season no Chelsea did really well omo game and omo ball na consistency kakra not just winning the conference league no can am dey account but we should other games on boy in the Premier League now no money bad at all
so by Chelsea ahead of Inter
what they call 5 for there
okay but my Chelsea account Osman and to FK dey na
but I'm Chelsea argument Marine Somo ho no Chelsea playing against
Osman uso Kodwo besom o beto wo dey betwitwi fam anope ben fe betwitwi fam boto wa
Chelsea really finished well in fact wayazi and there was all no but if you look at Chelsea playing against the big opponents last season ehunu na look at all those games in we share Kastle na Chelsea will struggle Chelsea will be break yehu Chelsea hey you try England one na pom one boy
me na am ka for Chelsea shame na dey person dey twitwi form na pay dey say
for Chelsea
twitwi form dey na na bro say woman ni e da Chelsea na Chelsea
hey na Inter say ka o ka Inter ni PSG one na so
no say it doesn't matter.
It does. And Chelsea so I guess
okay. As Chelsea finished well.
Okay.
Argument making Chelsea finished well. Now it's no problem. Chelsea will really
also I'm saying that
Chelsea can on some way. If you look at the season in retrospective, they struggle. Why am I making this point? Chelsea can do very well, but to make progress I know what code. But you got the business and they be a semi-final. Chelsea will be there.
Okay. Okay, all right. Entino, Yanfa Chelsea Kahua, Enyashe, Yadamwase, Yeni Chelsea, and fencing chain. Let me read some of your messages. Now, I'm at the first segment. So, na, gentlemen, enquire him. Na, okay. Good morning, Miss Subim. Ask FKK and Osman. And, okay. That Madrid Al Hilal can Madrid win over Al Hilal, Man City, and away that they over 2.5 goals. Okay, but that's my fancy one on my way. Messages no, I wait free. Favor on or a payment or cash out one more free. Ancient training training college nowadays. Say good morning, Miss Shobi. I told you so. Golden Cakes and the Against Supporters Union. Where are you? And the Krobia Sante Kodoko, we are going to Africa. Fabulous, the best. And who say man no day support your team players and hide them and leave Kodoko alone. See, I say Sewukuma Pema Pembeba. Kodoko are going to win the President Cup again. In Ketia the free Cape Coast ya no de no e de abayeda say. Good morning, Lady Reverend Ruby, and a big amen to all your prayers and wishes for men this morning. I have a lot to say this morning, but let's start with the shameful win by Kotoko. This morning, we should have been talking about the discipline of Golden Kicks team, but as usual, a referee chose to become the talking point of the game. Kotoko isn't prepared for Africa. The team is weak. I'll be back with another next. Okay, Perez from Ola. Maybe a phone line is point to there. Don't worry, but my account send me now so Good morning, Miss Ruby. Football's day of shame happened at Legon Sports Stadium. One football's Ateyi showed its true colors by robbing Golden Kicks FC with a dubious penalty. Kodoko will pay with an early elimination in their campaign in Africa. We are saying hell would have broken loose if the penalty was against Kodoko. Shame on the referee, the FA and Kodoko themselves. Uncle Paul and the referee Bacano. I don't know the end about. I'm part of the penalty no video no better or Facebook to see until the mama per se move to be now went to me and should be you can also come and watch and judge. And I say Ghana football is a disgrace to all football fans. How can a final match be played on a pitch that makes it difficult for players to control the ball? That's why no investor or sponsor will waste their money on sponsoring any league in Ghana. The match could have been postponed. The organizers should be ashamed of themselves for allowing the match to be played on such a pitch. Russell, anyway, Eddie Free, Eddie Abeno, and then Stuart Toma pitch, no, aye bassa, na pitch, no, aye bassa. That was it. Okay. Good morning, Kastle FM. We have scored them. So stop saying they are not professional players. They qualify for the tournament. If they are not professional players, why are they playing in the first place? But that's the truth. And to me, but the truth is that in Crawford, yes, one part-time work be an intinana and the Pacific and I'm young in the good morning, Kastle FM fraternity. Please tell the amount to humble himself and concentrate on his football. He can never get to the level of Ronaldo. There are other players playing better, and his Ballon d'Or conversation will be over. He should imitate Kante, Mane, and Son and get better. Finally, I will not be surprised if Vitinha wins the Ballon d'Or. Mr. Cheese, of course, Enra, he won the man of the match, and I saw my kind and said Vitinha, as a Ballon d'Or, no, Kwano ye a be at the anymore, but let's wait and see. Me catch up almost say Kobasa Mbappe in the Madrid Qualifier Club World Cup, but conversation would 10. What 10? Uncle D that side went, Yeah, sure, but as it stands now, I agree with you. Say only did the race, Only did. Okay, all right. Let me know message on 0244 743 143. 0244 743 143. For a message, for her bra. You back in car will show the social media amount.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marty!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM Suni. Robert Mensah Sports. And I de Emma Wono. Yeah, ba Abedin Komo. The first segment of the show. It is about the FA Cup final. Kumasi Asante Kodokwenra Ebini by 2 goals to 1. One more Aje Eddie Esiomna Swa. Now, Omone Kore Pegana. The CAF Confederation Cup on Emu. Enwa game no. Ohone say. Na Kodokoko Ghana name Africa no. And also no. Usomu say. Yemre, Yemedin Komo Ewo home. Pictures in the Facebook. Every candy and Teso Racket or Kreku. No, ni Ghana how. Into Ghana Premier League, Yadema Gold Stars, and he wasn't there. And no, FA Cup, and he wasn't there. Was the sports minister? No, he came on a FA Cup committee. No, so they see a coming away, coming now. Omana Yemeshe at the end. Okay, all right. Asman, Jenny, come on, and Kodokoshe Golden Kicks 2-1. We need the FA Cup now. Omana Kore Pegana. In Africa. And Komoi, who say?
Something I wonder what we need here. So the fact that you want to change Eboko Africa and Kotoko Woko Africa no on your news, this is not going to be the first or the last time Obeko Africa nibi. And so no, ended up at the formalities in the I want to FA Cup OGs one nadra. Your team in now about for the exploiter season way in the FA Cup no. We to na waya at least league in one in the FA Cup and go to more for the na was our qualifier the Confederations Cup no. Obekwa represent Ghana or Honum. And he is in Komoya Kahawa. Now CAF is trying so much to improve the contingent and other clubs that work on the tournament. Oban se Kasam Nazia. Obashana wonso or Hobotum na Waton. And that is one thing very clear. It's in the every stage bia no too many skaka krana also tumna as abawutim na hobra. So in as much as Oban the funding for African campaign will come hadi. Na young clubs majority of them on what breno. This time round, you know, from last season, you know, you there clubs now work on when you can for year CAF one channel what to was support one campaigner one so to na work continue. Yabaka de kwatoko for yazi yababo na bado. However, there is a big but honum. And that it was a very good game and the union ayeshe. To be honest, the two sides in your turn baller or your fair and Makeda Saturday years in come with your day no. Yakade, it was going to be a game. The two teams, you know, especially the Division 1 and Golden Cakes for no, where young Kofibia not a follow one can cry, but when the wobble ball one bob on was bought to tear for don't know control ball no, and I can't waste for that way you want transitions. We'll see what's so ball limited, what organize one who push the ball no. In fact, it is very beautiful and our academy style of play no, and I want to know when we'll create chances to so honum. But tonight I can forward that needed experience and players in terms of names on paper quality no not Burr or Golden Cakes from one doing no. It was something that was really expected in the game in Oba Kodu or Honum. Then yes, as you come off far, the struggles are cut so what against teams are what to more control ball on the turf now, what to more for more Honum. Intended to put the mindset at Kotokozu game no. It wasn't only going to be about saying come ball or fair, but just get your goals no. Na ko wonyi mo honum nti hwe kwana wasi wo for that wo one face goal no the combination of the two lethal strikers in the team Albert Amwa and then Kwame Poku and wotum na wo share the first goal was mo Kumasi Asante Kotoko. It was really a very good work goal wotum wo share honum but then Golden Cakes for no after conceding the first goal in the 16th minute no we saw them to showing that improvement no in their team one confidence no Costa Rankasa controlling the tempo of the game, creating those chances and then opportunities there. Obotum na wa go no. Not any other player obotum wa go la. Ruby, it was our Brenton now or go no. Is it again? That boy bless again. Certainly I can ask him. In fact, in the competition, the FA Cup no, on another was our team no. When it comes to set pieces, free kicks now, then I come a day no. Players no one tower when she be honum. In the same play be on that my platform no. At the level of back attention wo game na eyeballs in the door so na pressure woman no obviously say player otumo coach na honum na so otumo share that wonderful free kick na or chere tum na in the plus as a man and for me say bibia ye normal bibia ye okay all things being equal this is a player mezimanyo bazinechi me expect there na career no chotum na opeja na obokuna nyi because of very good potential so honum enti e corner at 1-1 or honum second half no it was more or less like 50-50 game. And will be in the course of the game, what do baby no? Now, Mashaka kind of Masha de Kakra, but maximum concentration, but 2 games in the second half. No, I realized there almost all the 50-50 balls in Yano, Nakotokon will win or Honum. Oh, yeah, referee's discretion decision, and that was very clear. But then the moment of the game, what changed the narrative about this particular game in Yano was the referee decision. Yalam's Salam, you are blessed. Yes, I yes, so I want to find out. It's not using come with Chadi. Because your blessing is not flying.
Oh yeah, anti-Kotoko. And I don't know why they decided to change him at the last minute.
It's not using come with Chassis here because in fact, not using come. I wanted to find out why I changed the code of honum. But the Ruby Equini side to Biadra. It was Salon blessing isn't a war where we're there. So there's supposed to be an explanation from the FA why last minute to know what change the referee no. But not anything we're standing. Yeah, share the said penalty decision no. 90 minutes also. And it wasn't 4 minutes, was that 2? 5 minutes was that 2 ball no do. Ruby, ball way, me name in anything in this world. and I'm referee budget I'm boy as penalty. Say ball no keeper no call ball no do no or deflecting call sideways sir. Ebeke de bia there was that collision no. But once a ball no move you call the straight direction bio no. Keep on in your ball on the first. And referee take a decision. You are not sure. You went there consulted with your linesman and not bend the action. No. Yes, you had it wrong.
But I think that was the linesman mom no GO. I was the linesman.
But so ultimately referee no check kakra.
Or check kakra.
And or J penalty
no. So with the linesman
no so ultimately no. Center official no. I know you back can want some the more. Because there was this collaboration.
Yeah.
But still now.
Yeah, referee no. It seems that when you into one herself into who's the linesman no, extra say it should be a penalty.
Yes.
And all ball penalty no corner hunting and go for the linesman say it was the linesman.
Absolutely.
On no help the referee no.
Official to official
on help the referee to take that decision no.
It was a big moment. Where you could see at the quarter finals in par. Ruby, I can't how I dream baby. You could see in the prelims now. And consider any problem. But in the finals, Ruby, for me, I don't see it. Honestly, maybe I tell me a different angle of Moshe. But when mission you keep on in your ball first. Keep on not come in your ball first and one by Ansana. Kwame Poko crash keep on. So I don't know. But it could be an adventure. But I feel the way it was never a penalty 100 times. Meaning where the contacts in war. Where come Poko in your ball first and Sana keep on in your ball. But keep on in your ball first and Sana Kwame Poko over crash keep on. So where from the penalty? And for me, I don't understand because at this big moment, you expect referees to get some of these decisions way at least correct. But then such a mistake way so
okay.
Ruby Ohawardrin. And for me, I feel the way he has taken the beauty of the game out of it because in there we are not even coming to talk about the tactics. And now put there the individual ascended the way you want who Kwame Poku 2 goals to a brace. It was a very beautiful moment. But way changed the face of the game. And I feel to make a second half if you look at the game, say and one of most all the 50-50 balls in Yunano, it was for Kotoko. So at a point in time, I feel there, say by and play about extra time. Say the another was a movement today, quite yard boxing, I was there, and what I saw for me, I felt today, referees into that decision this is Ruby Wambua.
Okay.
And for me, there is no way I will accept this board or a penalty.
All right.
And for me, we will review, you better report of Benin Yunano. But where me should be, it was never a penalty in any day, in any moment. It was that bad from the referees, And then I won my game away, and Yama one koye. And I was just imagining there. Imagine so bia Accra had to folk. And that's me Kesibi, I walk it as supporters, Sabaka were vibrant. What could have happened in the game? After that my decision. Down the referees or two
all right.
Sometimes one temperament and for me that particular penalty and I was one more the beauty of why I ended the finals to me actually ended that game no cultural effect because one is no effect two sides
na pitch na hard but na nsu atop na pitch na
maybe another opportunity we talk about the stadium na cause ndem who scoreboard no ho no stadium yes you onya 1 year
yeah who scoreboard
na who scoreboard na azin nyina no nya man koye ho no but officiating it I feel that particular decision
woman yan right ko Africa no who team say
they would beef up.
Okay.
They would beef up kakra. Then again too no. Mobe here the mentality no. Because me share club World Cup. I share ali mo ball a work body here. Then I'm asking myself there, which Ghanaian club na assistance na there? Why you ready there at this level no? Once they can be there.
All right.
And I feel that it will take time. But then the consistency of them going now. About to know what going to in game no. But I think they will be the one about Africa, about to make that movement, So why not into Ruby? Congratulations to them. We win the finals and the one represent Ghana in the Confederations Cup.
May I say, I said that me can't no referee no so the every day me. So that me can't and some running commentary no. Never referee taking the penalty no. Yeah, I said the referee didn't take the penalty. It was the assistant referee that insisted that it was a penalty. The referee asked him if he was sure, and he still said yes. Since it was a teamwork, the referee complied. I said Salom got injured. And you know, why is it Adaria? And I'm the name, no, because now it seems that my the name of Ayedodi, you know. Nah, yes, share and what's them and can yes, share. So, Ref, thank you so much. But Collins, I don't know, Collins, you are calling me. Mami hu mami message no mami hu ne opese woni ye eka anopai no na yentumi enhwe. Mami nya also message on 0244 743143. Yes, it was Latif Adari, as I said. Latif Adari, he was a FIFA referee, and a handle game. No, thank you so much, Ref. Thank you so much for helping us this morning. Nah, okay, what me call FKK? Why? No, so Emfa Nedia and Tomato. Me nyam phone lines. I can FKK. We are near phone lines. No, FKK. Yeah, yeah. Yeninko na.
Yes. I didn't say no. Me the answer that me February, but it be the other aspect. I may share the facts. Sometimes final games, you do na na FSA, because as say teams, I know person be aggressive, and no both teams now more aggression level no. Na it was 3 years pa. No mu nyina ready say be kwa ahead akwa wini. The Gold Stars, obeka say lower division side. And I will do final.
Yeah, golden kicks.
Yeah, golden kick. Yeah. And now I'm Babe boy. And also, prior to this stage, before say Obebo a semi-final, or you one of the big gangs, and a Frimo and Sana eventually Obabebo attract the visa, and also the penalty shooter tell you more. Babe Drew Hanum. And to share, Omobon the way no musi bona there were the fact that Omu defending ye pa. Young talented side and also omo energy no e was so and also omo share coach and also so as a behind the scenes we see much there but on GD is say we nya big team bia and share that and coach that is Ora Hansen ye coach so we bo adwuma wo asie ho no ma at the time right to dreams now can I almost scouting team no now scouting players at the moment utie ne press or na Mohamed Kudus Adingra and some players be a right to dream ubo mudin obeka so mu odin abo national team mi ba abo national team ni bi da almost so rise ya ko akiri almost bo games nyina no so mu nyina pass through ne nsem a ono a na cost scout o mo etimi de manti was a need for quality players, talented players, up and coming players, but ono aso nya konya ono a ekoti ni team now ye adwuma kakra golden kick omo de sa adwuma ba beto nanim no se memre ni o se me kokko adwuma nti hwe ne nsa no adwuma na efe pa and obviously o kan officiate ho asem de nti a ama ntimi an qualify from zone 3 no o kan ho asem no de akiri but then no a hwe game ni bia ubo nsa ne nsam na o kan pa se onim adwuma ne ye then obehia so ba bedru sa stage no na wa kire de won so wo ansa na amanfo ahunti enura a Premier League side a team are now vie for a premiership title at a point obelidi ye nru baby no omo sha so omo teko in fact almost by within a year empo opportunities no ba da ho no ma omo so betimi age for I think said the last 4 or 5 games kai with the premiership no now was a games be determine or omo fate and omo ama no edge omo ensem so I believe say golden kick for no Emma Kotoko a very good game and Omma Kotoko we saw mu team no omo e kasa de under Zito omo enya stability kakra just one game no mu lose here against a side and now we expect bebre Vision FC e show mo 3-1 there but then now kan nyina boma abakasa Kotoko under Karim Zito na enye that bad by mu bi there ni esusu se team no still and Mensah adwuma ewom tie nura wo hwe ya they really suffered. Fresh staff, obviously, almost taking the lead, but after taking the lead, it was all about a golden kick. Omo etime su jane gu kotokoso and omo boys na omo running physically no omo physical present, no mu timi match kotokofo no. Nti na ase kotokofo no so mu defend more no mo rely on ebia baba ya ball ne turning nine no a obetimi ayi bibi e wo midfield ho ne wingers no Pitami do akwa e wo the right side no obe running etimi akwa adwuma kwampoku nso no won hyeda engina fa akon o running e ko ba bia o mobile nti o call left o call right no ba central otimi ba midfield na nti kotoko team a o take lead no the bad Safari no concede sai equalize no but in the second half no o share in team e prior no na wode Emmanuel entry eba be shame no entry enye robot sa fa eye sa hoɔden no sɛ deɛ kan boss to boss no ɔbɔ but about that energy aspect na the team de be ma no emfa ma yes flare nkwa but wohwa ne flare no so ba beboae nti honom na ma kotoko ebehu ball no so bebre etimi ekutae then na omo ekurukura ball ni bi then oyi baba yaya another dribbler and ode sakada down so ba ya ono beka so more direct echen baba yaya nti obesesa bi nti beka say tactically kotoko also ba be gaini sa ye possession threat no no mo straight me possess enpo no na so golden kick for no ewoma no mo defend ye omo lines no mo clear and we dey hwe chiro no omo waste time bia no mo eba omo de ahoden double footing no mo etimi e dey come obviously referee decision making no enuru baby na ha adwene whistle so na sa nyoma no na ha adwene de 50-50 balls and all that na dodo na no beka say ko in favor of a particular club which is Kotoko. But I think say the real deal no has to do with that penalty no. Ruby on any day referee only gadget bi a eboa no. Referee only VAR obenya a second time akwa he sa ball bi an sa ball. For me, Kwame Poku word for it. And a big mistake from a golden kick. Sa won defender no.
Yeah.
The friend say
say I'm captain no.
I'm captain.
Gripman.
Yes,
Gripman.
after ball boy nyina. Boy nyina. Minim say na ye overconfident so. Say na ye den yo.
Me the FKK say wo hwa ball no ahom. E card the last bare 10 minutes no. I had a feeling say ball no nya e be call extra time. Now, my friend say golden case for the player no play within the last 10 minutes no. No more the ball no chicha basa.
Yes. Say hono na ye kan in experience.
Na AGB ba me team say adai komo bia koso na ade because all the just I mean the last 10 minutes. No more the ball until me say guy here mistake way. I miss you debi minim there.
Enti or the ball ne chai. Enti o sha se afira ono ene ton team no. Eri kodu sam pempe so mo kokodru ene on the incident. Oh, what be on the incident? No, me share them who declare that is a beginning a buy no. Into we this angle, they later cry and but I think say clearer.
This one from Gary Alfred.
Yes, clearer than the near from that right side, and then they now cry and I also cry there. One here Obama referee no times up, straightforward, 100%. Obeka say unyan right, but Osha Hanum na. I feel say Kwampoku enya. A bit touch on the ball.
On the ball, yeah.
And until a mass power no, a bell muntema goalkeeper no so a hand off. Until the night kind, what would you sheni ye pa?
I know, I saw something like that.
The night can ball no, embra that second defender no so MX no. Who said that first omo captain no, Eddie ball no koko chair na ball no sa true ball ne koye for Kwampoku no. That a second defender na no so ye in front. Obeka say sweeper, the second sweeper no in front of the goalkeeper no. Ono so a touch of the ball right. Ti ono no ball now makes it no. Emma Kwampoku nya a touch a bit. And yet power ain't shade actually a bit of the touch. And answer na goalkeeper never. But who am who ni say goalkeeper no be call any referee. It was a decision here. Sad double footing and obviously keeper would do stage now or come from the there. We are there and 9 you know. We are there and I don't know. I think I don't know to me debate about it. We say or top of and about no so erase a course but e bia senka referee no e wo vibe and na e boano and now yeah in this sense we beka say ne va no e koye na assistant na no hwe na assistant so baby na ogina na me nye sure so obenya sa clearer e view no so sometimes referees no beka cho say e duru ho no ma a referees na nkasa ne discretion o camera ni bom na wahwe negatives any positives no na wakani nyina abom say decision be na woje a ebeboa ama afinish eye game no and that's a science na oduru no no feel say o say woje penalty no but me feel say we are one of the penalties na Rubu sheda nya clear say 100% referee aja bon say mano enti omo gi ho achi any omo keka de omo kan no fair enough let them allow them so metimi akeka de omo keka no you don't blame them because enye decision emu eda ho ba me de me hu any other angles a me amenya bia me hwe o me phone so no me hu ni say kwampoku nya a bit of a touch aha
onya touch
yes
and abrafo de omunya attach na
obeje that is why na me kase o se duro no ma obenya expert no bebre enti na nka me wia baba be kase yenhwe e bia refi kalamo any the likes of this video analysis yeah bra
friends
Newton mo aha wo so mo de ombenya sa clear automated view no no mo atimi de akyenti e na osoma aba be prompt me no enti onya that touch no yes onya touch no e ho honum so you give it to the referee afi say e bia omo kan bebre ni omo nya sa one sided angle no that angle na nam sa right side of view no eba no honum de unya ne clear obeka say referee is your but unya de what the left no ba ne dia for me there was that touch from the attacker and it is okay say be a ref goalkeeper na di Kenya sa first touch na it wasn't the case the attacker ni mom enya that first touch na ko ba sa yes
you see
and slow mo it is a no kwa dia I feel
say like the other
side but when nya ball ni ye e na goalkeeper no ensa e kan ya ne nine no the way no raise ho na problem no one ne nine no yes the nine echo can
okay
that was the difference so referees no sometimes they chastise you it's why na dey bia na me pesa second chances no sa repeat no sa view no bebre now sha now so wetimi ahunye I believe say it doesn't matter say yeah against supporters so say yeah supporters are genuinely o say obi ma o dey against be kan dey but obi won so genuinely
all right
amo per the beauty of our game and e ba ni say ya on be kan sem bi brafan I believe say so munya those angles na so mo hwa e bi omo be se so mo asem no kakra but on any day any referee bia no ebe call for sa penalty no
okay now koko janga na mu Africa
yes omo team ni dey omo wadwuma bebre omo wo se omo e bia de ba ko ebe bo omo the experience of Karim Zito and check and all day Dreams FC kokoko bobi a team a obeka say na oni din bebre ti say ne say o compare even kotoko team krampona in terms of names omo be ko ne kan say omo ni experience na your omo debut season and I say mpomo emre di kan kura omo konya sa experience no ya Africa even with that no you say with the experience of the coach and some few experience of players na no more omo ye within the team no and how consistent so na bia no omo team all the way at this group stage omo ekokoko boy but don't say the difference is that is it to any team okuta ene aye kotoko the pressure I woman no na be any dreams e be a dreams players be a wan kasa obekwa akopiki omo choose omo na obepesa on be starter in your team no e be no from the word go Keti meka hwenchira that time there is about Black Stars team manager
Amidu
Shadow e bia on ka hwenchira e bia ada mpanifo omo ewo board no so no omo question with decision bia but kotoko there a different case altogether and obe sechremo K5 mo omo sori a omo timi kan bibia omo so omo de no na omo kan wo so obi afa enti so timi e de sa nyoma ni nyina to akire
then meaning say on one beto adwuma no so
there ye there not to some be destabilize a team no or so mo no adwuma no already
man phone ko technical director mo be mama me coach
no crowd I think say no out of the question because we tie nkomo mo adi a I didn't so mo akofa pa I no ti no mo akofa Hamza Obin
okay abano
so on be na assistant the we tie nsem na mo kana mo say assistant to Karim Zito so it means that for now there on be person Zito ebeye adwuma no 3 years be 2 years be which obviously say sa na omo kona yes ke betimi aboa pa because say so no na nsa ba be so team ni mo and unni mre bebre say afa na odi players bi ba be hihiem no akwa coach foforo e de na ba so mra ba be adwuma no e bia sika akono ono no conversation no ebe mu coach a friend mason krodu de ebem mason so cry tete has be say oko and other coaches also ebem and na me can supporters na sem say e bi so cry profile say mmra so say na Bruni coach biem esa eba aha nti san nsem ni nyina ne nanamu a ekoba ati say finally
alright
am say Zito de no and a bit nti so no na edu omo kode a adwuma na bia be a bit easier but empo no difficult san say team yi adwuma wom na no asa golden kicks no na kotokofo na supporters no be say senka pitch ne pa da so a ke koye baby ti say Accra Sports Stadium e no mo boy a ebia na kotoko ani bete no na komo da form sa 3-1 na vision for the mom no na komo agibi onji bibia so fi kotokofo nsem so mo nyina na board the same pitch ebia san komo so nya pitch papa so abayo yourself say omobo pitch papa no so cramp na te say ye betimi the Premier League games bi omo abo etimi the high yastic ati say team no adwuma ho I feel say Zito na continue a ebi obetimi a break sa loose no etimi a make up quickly dan so mekwa kofa enu coach ni na baba
meda se ma mekofa ko ase kakra me messages be ne nkofo na NFKK messages wa ha be ba just say enye easy cry 0244 408046 0244 408046 and 0244 408354 0244 408354 Kotokwaji FA Cup no hu game ne say woman ekwaja Ghana name CAF Confederation Cup no emu hu ne ma say me fa me first caller Aquarium organizer good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby Adams. And I think you happen to them.
Yeah, who you aquarium?
They are sure probably when we can you find Africa same time mature and pay Ankopan. Yakotoko fancy yaje, you necessary Yakotoko, Equipage in Africa. Now, that Kotoko fancy empire by there. What about so on my gun and mean? Catch your SPK, on my mother in a pa, you know Kotoko. Once I have Africa, the battle on my gun in. Never soon, one more than lotus. Now, when you want to the bath in the America, there will be on to call the park and lotus in the car. When you wait me, now I am a Ghana football. I am not to talk about Kaka can read me that.
Medas Aquarium, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Louis.
Honorable Jaru.
What are you today?
Yeah, who you honorable?
Miss Louis, Japan is your ballroom.
A penalty or boom.
Odumibia, more example, Ishmael or say it's in goose. Or share panic in Congo 14 womb, not your go papa, 4 womb, until you go king. No doubt there or your penalty and or your penalty. No FKK coming. Instead of not coming, instead of not coming, no other one will buy a madam. A poo and poo for the Koyaji FA Cup this year. One was with the fourth. That was with the fourth. What off from we are the Wadi Cup when you mean.
Medas say hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me patcho din baby free. Okay, oh Sabbath yet you.
We come on Kastle. Yeah, na time. Ai Kotokomat no. Kastle Osman se fanati no. Me mati me say live. It was a crafanati. Kotokoya no na carbona so tipa no. Ega Kastle no. Omo yiri different we my hu ye. All those are controversial, but as far as an anchor born, it can carbon is the penalty. It's a clear penalty. When it is from money being on Moncananes on time.
Meda se kojo Sabbath. Me pacha offer na radio na ben won one man walk from kakra na fei. Ya tumi ate won kanu eye 0244 408046 and 0244 408354. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Boboski.
Miss Ruby.
Boboski you.
That don't bully a panita. Hey, I think Ghana Hanka Panet is why did you hang called us pow? That I broke feeding body and Panet Bebemo. Break coach, then for one or a panet. Miss Ruby, Molly, direction of crack. What night of a direction? Up in the keep an instant canoe. Keep on, Nansan and one cup player. Defender or all attacking. No, already put the loose one that out. It's the wally, what the panita. Miss Woody, Brian work to Papa Bian over the planet. Wally on your planet that, or your planet should that. What of all Africa, you who said, I'm planet to obey the
Okay. Medas Baboski, Medas say, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me patcho din baby your friend free.
Okay, from Mike because you're free.
Okay, Mike, it's you.
da ma sene ma pa chia bisia ho nyina da ma sene commentary ma de bra ni nya bitie Mr. Ghana and Portugal welcome panicking at Jima Kastle 90.3 sorry
I'm a kaipa
Bono se one kusha so the nice cake can when ya via no uncle sha ubaka to Portugal in Ghana the same thing with the uncle show and yeah you be cast yeah young fat so we support it now on Panama Tanzania the rest one year a clear panity you video angle no meaning as a it is a clear panity now the kind of continue a juma woman with Africa about you papa now last one so Chelsea.
Okay.
And yes,
all right, me that say. Hello, good morning.
Ghana's first female sports student.
Asa Khalifa, the taxi driver, it's you.
Ghana's first female sports student, a host and a commentator. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Asa Khalifa, the taxi driver.
I'm fine, my area. Now they don't want to call. I'm organizer say, I won't call Africa. I'm not going to Ghana.
It's okay.
Oh, there are them in fact on this way. Any fear pounds, my name is Second of Port Kennedy. You are rather going to do the opposite side of it. What I said. Name, let's be frank to ourselves. FKK, you are trying to defend this, say a penalty. Really? I mean, I want to commentary now, and I'm honest because, oh, no, I was just like, this will be far. Now, commentary, FKK, but all time, what I said. Wow, who you come from you from Kutium? Oh, Anna, no, so Sammy so in the Juma. I'm going to be from Kuti. Anna, I'm good to minimum. And tell up my dad or my Francois. Permit to be on my Jamakotoko. How can you? Now, FKK, also we are trying to defend this. We are trying to defend undefendable. What an opponent.
Okay.
Now, remember, Busa said, defend an opponent now, said, goalkeeper,
okay, Meda Sasa Khalifa. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Pacho, George, we remember I said free wine, man.
Miss Ruby,
Cheba for it, you.
Miss Ruby, when are any game for?
Sir, when you're J.
Oh, then I mean, birthday.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday.
And now I can't go to the account. Yeah, Miss Ruby, then can tell what you. Meaning, yellow free, and I call it because. And then I love the ball. I can't say there's one again as a love in a day.
I'm hearing a cabo mama J.
Yes. I can't one decision.
Referees now.
Yes. If you want to make a say, I can't move Africa and move. I can't again and say that be more Casa. Okasa, me particularly.
Okay.
Yeah, African.
Medasi. Hello, good morning.
Mr. B.
Uncle Ben.
Good morning. When will you be? Okay. I'm not afraid I'm here. I can't catch a drowse now. You see, team you all use for friend.
You see youngsters.
My predicted that Wabasha drowse and I want to drowse.
I predicted, yeah,
for the Comanche. I hope that you guys recorded me. Mechanical Kobuin and one.
Saturday Castle baby. Okay.
Joe. Check. I want to born is that the American. I'm the man with the mofo. Bibi Kodo. It's about 10 minutes to the full end of the match, you know. It won't go from one more as a singer. The one. Already, there's one coach now. One coach or one of the sister stations. They are not ready to qualify for Africa. The master man.
Okay.
Is it where are we crying more than the breeze? Mr. Richard, to be honest, who stations are draft away one? It's a people call for the we were closing now. Oh yeah, because we cannot sell bad products.
Yeah, we are not selling bad products, Mr. Why? Mr. We are not selling bad products, Pacho. Hello, good morning.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Kom seni anani ajiye. Kom seni niye.
And the man can down the football out. Then go to the coming. Martin there. Out the Boski. Is now. Ne Elquanda Bukotokopanaki. There on Yapanaki. This will be. And Elmina has one for the Jana. Elmina starts. Bishop Boski, the Yemen, Yatina, Elmina, Indum said them that. Yes, sir. Panaki, why did you Elmina that time was surviving? This will be Elna Mabaka. Because I have Mensah. Now, Boski, and your dream. Not ever to the radio, the Kenya, Miss Ruby, the FK, no Osman Wado, in the back of them. When you're
Medasikom Seni. Hello, good morning.
No, this will be.
Ten Hag in here.
This will be Ten Hag.
Ten Hag, it's you.
This will be, I must comment, one early morning game next night away, and the last week even I really enjoyed it. And I'm from the but I may comment the one by the new FKK on you, my friend, Osman on you, Miss Ruby, your friend, and a French teacher on you, a Chinese stay. Miss Ruby, Marty, could it be there at the end of every game, the negatives never is a home comma? We take the center stage of the game. In a early game, no, or fair. And I think the game was come on pitch and not your pitch on my board. But at the end of the day, until the year can't and papa phone. But penalty, what this will be on the teacher we take his center stage. There's a do not record a penalty in your penalty. Because supporters now put in doing the penalty in your penalty. There's a lot of celebration when he has dodged the penalty. Because this will be two. I mean, but I'm moving no. Angles are moving. Who angles bear 2 and 3. I think that in the foul no questioning there. One of foul. Penalty no here for a referee, a coaching, a keeper no chase, another player no chase. On the honor because what bono on your touch no. In the keeper point of a ball. I don't know where the penalty came from. The keeper no chen and our player knows need to no chena. Meaning more penalty no. We should be able to match 1 hour catching. Okay,
they found the from the goalkeeper and mom no Mojitiana from the goalkeeper.
Oh, the goalkeeper no what is not on your right side.
Okay.
So the goalkeeper no is and this will be quite right the other way. This is Benjamin.
Medase. Okay.
For Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or. Medase. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Papa, Mr.
Anna got to crab any.
But you are not going to power police station that told us to
It's you.
Our banner pay and coupon show no with my farm.
That's it.
Now, Mumsy, what's that born on the moon there? Protocol over. Since I'm academy there, golden kick. No one can say over to now of Africa. Who still with Africa? Yeah, what say? If you wear when the golden kick go to Ghana, instead of Adamo, because about born Mushebi, born on your penalty. But why are they? Referee decision. We have been up, we would have born a penalty. Linesman, no, all points. They would have one would be 2 minutes, 3 minutes to be Antana, over penalty. But all they say, a congratulate a Kotoko. That we know I do a cat already. No, I don't know why. But one would want to do one go and jinx.
Okay.
The one is getting to know what I done. That means I know what you are for. This will be enter is after the SMS. I would my power.
Mate, Medase. My father last 2 calls. Namide. First segment, Nessie. Hello, good morning.
I'm on the list.
Maso Poman ye.
No, don't put on home.
Yahu pa.
Oh, I guess the food is I upper fan as somebody buy to market in Toma and then to win. Oh, cycle upon the wall, but referring work on this school or in this location was quite the clear and tiny support. I say good for that. I will never put the web Africa now. What can you tell us? Something I don't you do. What's that? I like that. What's the call? Yeah, Africa. What you airport. This will be.
Me last caller for this segment. Now me fancy. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Rabba.
Me patcho didn't baby free and free.
Ask me to got to pay you.
Okay, uncle, it's you.
Yo, that is my power. I mean, you have to go here. And it's okay. Ghana. I look at winter Africa behind young good young born. Yes, it's come. Ghana coach su account na Ghana perfect J for account and can na opoko tinum kaje African Cup on the leg and what move and wale show what fit and wale show hat what move and wale show what fit and wale show ani team na yeto Africa fu so yan alahali Jamale no show hat and konoko na this the boy hat what about ekonoko what about so kwana what that party here okay ejo baba su baba what you for the diala don't let when you medate
Mensah medase yamfa aye this segment no NC na yanko amonone enko hwe amonone ensem emu etiefu aka wo madwen na mamenyi message simi femfo na afei yentumi ento aso na yanko yanim I say how the folk supporters making noise should remember that when they won the FA Cup in 2020-2021 they had some questionable referee decision that helped them along the way. How can a team that bribes referee go criticize Kodoko? And on I MY and FKK. And on pay, we are trying to be objective. I say, said the one who no I cannot cry. Yes, sir. Penalty. Tia Kodoko a has intino. So when your penalty, Yanjin Tum, Yan San Adrin. Said it's your Nasa and ya, Yanka sen yet. Said be next time the beam conco Sibium. Na yɛ dituna ka sɛ ɛkɔma wunti na yɛ ma yɛ dia ebekɔsoa ntino sɛ hu no sɛ ɛyɛ penalty dia no problem but don't compare to obi dia bi agye ya na nyɛ papa bi na nti wo dia no dia nyɛ papa mo ma yɛ nyai saa dia no na ɔsim FKK say the truth oh God is watching you asa Khalifa na di way head by na ɔsim you don't know players they are very wise and they can do magic any moment. Sometimes they frustrate referees to go wrong. Angel, let the free bonkus, not any the Eddie Abba. Now, us and Kapos FKK cannot do any damage control for the referee. We all saw the game. He can't convince us with any technicalities about any angle. Angle matters. Maybe FKK is a Kotoko sympathizer. Angle Paul, anyway, and so Eddie Abba. Now, I say, hi, Miss Ruby. We will take it, sir, because the Kotokunti, okay, Starboy, Eddie Freeman pass him. No, the way Eddie Abba. Every person will be a can be a meal call.
Oh, we can.
I can't.
No, so crash work a cracker. But I feel that, friends, I said, yeah, can say damage control in this idea. No, Omunya, no, me sure say, Omunya, those angles in entry, just one angle. If not on swa, it be a second thing obey the fact that omoye opposing supporters enti no omoye insist and me person the Ten Hag Canadian said you no ehu ye enti you don't come here now me bo bi die ngu say the hu ye no hu no e ka o so oboa enti me enye damage control na me ye dia me hu ye no and amaka ne say kwampoku nai kae enti na referee ni discretion also take his decision and enti na I think say first one is hasteful but on the second thought no call the lines man no so call no more kwa Jojo and ye Premier League season ye hu say BSC da Emma incident be by one for Kotoko and one for the other team OJ penalty no but we no omukoi and o cost san no na penalty in favor of Kotoko but omukoi na linesman no e ka chen say dabi say na mimi hu no ono exercise enti I feel say the hu ye any the akoswa ne the ye hu ne de ai ye wompa we referees no yes referees no ye bo mo achi de bia omo ha adwen but in this incident see no ade ne de on any day I still stand by it a foul 18 about some referee and I think say he's right.
All right, Osman, I saw what we can. What's
say? Yeah, me should be Sabi. What's it? Pim once a sanad.
Pim.
Yes. I don't know say any one angle na share and then na one angle na
okay.
Me could be me to send those put if very close to the action clear camera.
I don't know to Facebook the way the man.
Absolutely. And my son another one smash review. Yes, Abakada, it will be very harsh.
Okay.
Keep an answer carbon as because come puku you born ko the other side keep an born. But say na.
Okay.
Or crashy play no.
Okay.
Second, even the defending point of quite mistaken so to crash come puku from the back once again.
Okay.
So Bakada Nkofuna Kasana will leave very little decision for the referee to take. And ebia you talk with emotions. But sometimes when your angles in business sessions clearly
initially now who say any penalty but say the who say onye wrong
but me say me share very match class very basa and very close action no or very close if you take it out decision discretion wise no it may not be too bad yen po eta den po yen access to replace and the argument way how much more the referee on the field of player not to take just one moment only access to this technology no. And by this no be me previous statement make us has on the referees no before I come to me retract
okay
and they were not far from right
okay
let's give it to them
right.
no offer to over Japan out
me da say Osman and Asen Aban okay yemra manoni e yemehwe transfers ni munya FIFA Club World Cup games and also eto dwa no yemedi eho enkomo me ba sisi e tweme.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard on our journey to crown Ghana's aviator legend exclusively with Betway. Please engage flight mode on Aviator and take advantage of our guaranteed free flight service daily until the 30th of June. You'll be offered a shot at a sky-high 500,000 Ghana cedis cash prize. And also, please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and you've braced yourself to get way more at betway.com.gh. Thank you for choosing Betway's Aviator Legends, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway. Get way more.
Hey, I know for better for worse, so Kastle FM.
Nebuo. And I said the entry in Namkania. It's in a grofoni Jehosano. Say home appliances and Kwana Opedia. To Hisense. Now fear bed dawase. Hisense. Everyday prices for everyday people.
Hey, I know for better for worse, so Kastle FM.
30 Ghana cedis. Cool chop. And I say 30 Ghana cedis. 300 Ghana cedis. Cool chop. 100 cedis better there. And the crowd here easy cry. Dinkunim 30 times. And we yibako agudi anymore. Near here say obey apapano. A free otariki to ebimu. And matter to 6 a woman. Ama wedding kunim. Na anya enunkuana no. Bobako and I say bo and 9 impreno. Debia nanya 2 Ghana cedis free. Won't pay way na opet. Dial star 946 hash. Na shasi e bonus siya. Enele ensa eshe game pack akudi anymore. Enye mawana wondi if you do watching.
Say donut, 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 donut. Hey, donut, 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 donut. Donut, donut. Young cotton donut. Donut, malaria syrup donut. Everybody follow not sa malaria. A 3D till no not now. Oh, malaria chill. Oh, popo. What do you do? I want you. No, not. A dabako. No, not. A damienu. No, not. A damiensa. No, not. No, not. Scatter malaria. Lonat, it scatter malaria.
A quality product from Blaze GVS Pharma. Yenshishemu who say malaria wa umujum ansana wanum Lonat. Na nam yensearch na malaria no daso wa ko hu dokota.
This advert is FDA approved.
The real sports is here.
Noyes caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM Sini Robert Mensah Sports NIAD Emma Wono. No so about pound simano Mensah. Yakwa manone akodi amanone ensem no emu enkomo ede amount. Na mamenyi o messages ni be from manone de ni bi wa me ya mamenyi for na fe yamra. I say good morning Miss Ruby. And okay, I say and the team and boy from girls school, please. Can't Ghana use VAR because the ball was not penalty, so they should try and use VAR or someone's phone. Okay. And someone say yeah, go for before on quite the phone uncle review uncle replay. I am assistant referee Udino Azar and I'll do way the buy. Thank you. Hello, good morning, champion Miss Ruby. My 4 teams to win the Club World Cup are Real Madrid, PSG, Manchester City, and Inter Milan. Otuga, Edifice Semi, Otuga for Chelsea and Cajon. I say, Chelsea for to win a Club World Cup now. And no behundi besipa. Good morning, studio members. I'm very happy and excited for my team at Sante Kotoko to win the FA Cup for us, the supporters. Assesco J, Edifice Salt Pond, and ordinary, no, Eddie Abayancha Munina Amo Salt Pond. Now, I say the greatest club in the world is Real Madrid. They have the cash, but they want to use some kululu. Still be to get what they want. They want to have all the big and best players in the world. They are very, they are greedy, and they are greedy. Also, why they greed? Why they greed? Madrid will come to power 2 or 3 years later. Amen. Or they can't. Hey, was greedy. The FA knew that if Golden Cakes had won, they wouldn't be able to go to Africa, and the FA would face sanctions. It seems the FA only involves teams that are ready to travel to Africa in the FA Cup. Brussels and also the way they are back. And that's how we jump on our casa one qua. And yeah, Ken Bulazio. Kastle Sports is loud and clear inside CCTU. Regards to Grace Mensah of Cape Coast Technical University Hospitality Management Department. Okay, yeah, that was it for that message, Robbie, good morning. Who is retracting his critics against the referee who took the young penalty against Golden Cakes? Ruby, we have a long way to go. Way free, realistic Ortega. I don't know the but hey Ortega. Okay. I'll say good morning, part-time. Good morning, part-time. Auckland City played better than Ghana's current FA Cup champions, Asante Kotoko. Then I say, ask Osman, why didn't he do a thorough check? Okay, before he critiqued the issues. Okay, instead of making statement before. Okay. Angles ne de edin so benya bi o segaf enti ano ati Ghana ha ne de enye se obi aye edin so benya angles ni nyina hwe wonya bi wonya enti enam online nya 111 obi enye hwa zanet here why zanet here you video ni ye ntumi video ye ni video ni nyina tika kra obi be video na benya bi rock kan abomu anti no nya botre why nya botre segaf enye ntokwa nya botre. All right, yeah, that's it. Ma minya eya wo so message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Fa message ne fa hobra na yen kenkan wo show ne so into me emfa emam. Yen kwa mo no ne FIFA Club World Cup no teams be na what tape mo to win. FKK say PSG, Bayern, Real Madrid and afa also fourth ne wan Man City and Osman so say Madrid, PSG and now the Bayern and now they also the higher City the same thing at the same thing and to be for Chelsea and can be for Inter Milan and can or the Man City abeshim to also FIFA Club World Cup no one more your favorite to win the the Man City abeshim or the Man City abeshim 18
so be or honey abi you be free
na so you be free
why dey in free
and when you be free and I want the Man City abeshim to also Club World Cup ya shase no one more your favorite to win the FIFA Club World Cup. Mama nya message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Asman.
Yeah, Miss Ruby.
Yen fly, why?
Yen fly ka great.
Yen fly or a Betway Aviator challenge no so. Yen ko yen ni.
Aviator play ni. Obo too many broken heart.
Now see kind of call. I say they vanishing.
One time you go win now.
Vanishing.
Remember pay the junction papa no be say pay the junction. Na oritwa Aviator won phone. I go crabby. Na that man catch that dey be san on him fa. Concentration ya Aviator no. Oh dum crab.
Me tell me who taxi driver be. No so parking no see her. No cha. Ana me comfort taxi no be so tiff front no cha. Na me share me fan phone so one shim. Ni hu fifre.
Se kanelo ko. Aya kuro.
Wara. Ebe mo se ni mbo. Ebe mo se ni mbo nti no. Wa wo ni mbo no. A Betway Aviator challenge. E kwaso. Ko chese won e bad Aviator twe dia.
Pilot.
Onim twi.
Kochu.
Ma me cha aye Barbara said, "Me chese bet Aviator. Ti Barbara. Woman, senior woman, a killer. That's why I'm Barbara. Crazy. They didn't come on.
We are streaming live on Facebook. It's young kwana. Young question audio visual singing in our home. Like you page na share. There's a comment no saba. Now I'm show number 1 in Cape Coast in the region and beyond. It's your search box, Kastle 90.3 Cape Coast. And so that Kastle starts with K. Boshem na yentu me yandam na onyefe. Ruby enko United States of America. Na yendi FIFA Club World Cup no come answer ya be transfers ne kakra. Saturday adebache Sunday make the Sunday. Yes, 12 a.m. and game no code work on the opening game no. Now called the Hard Rock Stadium. Saturday is
is Barcelona part of the tournament. Part of Barca phone Kahunino. Barca fans, you know.
Lamia
is the youngest player to watch the FIFA Club World Cup on TV as a professional player.
Yes, that Ruby Hard Rock Konomona, the opening game no Kodo. El Ali Nonye Inter Miami. It was a game not attention or the power on because of the superstars are never yet involved with Honum. As actually the years you come there in terms of the global pedigree when it comes to football. Messi ball Inter Miami, Sergio Busquets ball Inter Miami, Luis Suarez mo. But Ruby say but the global outrager, yes one hour Honum be. By a per club ever kada at the world level be a new muhana on your Inter Miami or your El Ali or for your Egypt and then Africa had it. It's not two teams work with Cushiano. Now Oya Azar, Makada Ali moment where the big team and then Inter Miami were the underdog. In fact, in Inter Miami they couldn't qualify based on regulations that FIFA was no. But because one team could mistake it, technical way in if you on your opportunity to be in the tournament, you know. And a lot of the speculations and work because of the Lionel Messi factor, marketing factor, and the reasons and the likes, you know. At the end of the day, they were there and over the opening game, no. Now Ruby, opening game is a and you may bien and I'm huni. And for me, it's about tactics and then the technicality. Tactics in the sense that there's actually the two teams now, boy now. The better team on the field of play for me, no. Makana no ya alifuno. Yes. Many will be about to obey. It's all about tactics and as a alifuno chair there. Says the ball to form that's a young process of honum. Confidence wise, transitions defensively, offensively, be piano as I would to know where you know. And Ruby, one fair respect and found my Inter Miami from what said there. They were the senior team. International baller Inter Miami for Bona. Ruby, me to be honest. Me follow the MLS no. Me shut down me show 1 games 90 minutes of football. It be highlights now. But baller me share anything. Now me feel there. It wasn't really the worthy of a year competition. Actually, to me, Caribbean Inter Miami as a team are coming in there. No, they should have given us more than what we saw on the field of play. No, but just maybe. I never came aboard. Don't come with me. Yes, later I was on baby show. Yeah, until I'm not say. But Ruby, actually, Ali for now, in terms of age, you know, no could a very young, exuberant team. Team Abakara and from America Tunu. Now, Dosso, compared to Inter Miami, actually, goalkeeper Yazimum. But a question to Honomana, me who ye. Actually, I made for one of Mona Sergio Busquets on Tumuntomrica. I'm on a born as a about to know where lay passes, no, or body 30 pace now more. But on Tomica on run on defend. Ruby, Nana, why you? Lionel Messi, yes, on yet that active as we used to see him. But that my little trick and magic, no passes, no, he is there. Actually, Luis Suarez and Ruby at this stage, you know. Suarez born a choice option or maybe after this season, is it? Oh yes. Because strikers what time can be brave. You need to move into positions now. But then actually Suarez now man passing players and or pass one was also pass am in view. But those days Suarez are no young no. I'm on a baller. Most your temika no konanyum. That was one time me feel two teams no separate one. Into Alifuno the youthful exuberance no. Now we athletic go temika ye. But Inter Miami funo na ya chada yehu oni ye wo honum. First half was all about Alif created the host of chances but okodo enyim honum na. Na one technicality no obamu honum no. Techniques no Ruby. Yes, sometimes no watch but on the field of play coach want to move bench mba. Na on baka nchodo say eje ball no say ginenyim honum ma. Place for to ade for hade. But short another be akele ball another ye bibi them. And that was the difference. International Inter Miami funa. Messi mu one quality no. No ya zo tum na was sorry that one executions na no tum no so nyo honum ali nya penalty in the first half of honum hwekwana we so okoboda okobo penalty na Tracy get or say ball no honum. And for me I was a bit yes and wasn't one so nyo for me because you should have done better. Maybe penalty na nkasa dey onya the angle on the right power na bi wom but e ball Inter Miami goalkeeper na about the kono see for that o save ball no but check the rebound no. The rebound, you know. I want to know any problem. But second half, no. Inter Miami bay no. We watch. Baby. Okay. Yes. Yeah. But expectations sometimes you should anticipate. second half anytime I am for chair them class in the kakra and Lionel Messi on any day or influence the game. Ruby Shabok no boy na goalkeeper El Shanawi or use the ball crossbar and I corner so boy na ko board the upright in the suno. Messi or chair class day on any day biano or that moment and magic and for me make two teams in Yinano. Ebo bia na about but me feel that Ali mumu ye better side and can 3 point or 2 na wafa. But I'm not surprised. That tells us about the African contingent. Yako World Cup, Yako FIFA Club World Cup. Up on the border, you to me yabo. But the key moment, you know, yan countries so one year struggle honum. Into who Ghana or honum. Morocco at the moment, World Cup no to more finance in Pono. Chaboba Kwakwe or honum. And Ali for also Kwakwe honoma. And Yaman one conqueror farmer Ali for 1 point to know. And I want to more picky or honoma. Makada and Yamo so you 2 goalkeepers, you know. Ali for goalkeeper no make 5 saves in the second half of Honum. And Inter Miami so goalkeeper Osteri no Sumpono in the first half no so make about by 3 or 4 saves of Honoma. Crucially, obi out to mo save your year need to mo Honoma wasn't born also you want to know. Them 2 teams in 0-0 and all by Honum. Now ended at 4 p.m. And at the Auckland City for against Bayern Munich. Now Ruben Amos buying team on your Auckland for now. No, easy. And the company start say Jonathan Tah because now I feel no about team numa. So these are the games as a warming up of Honum. Sasha Bowie, we about join the team but the whole of last year injury or ankle injury to my own season ponibi. International to more bear or Honum Mose and Bruno Ozebay. And there's a couple of other players. I was one boy in Nana. This were strong sided by in Tima was the starting game, you know. Now after 10-0 game, what we you know, I know be Michael Olise there. Or feel sorry is my team now. I'm not saying that I've been out of FIFA Club World Cup. You feel sorry for more than. And then I can be buying what to my 15 and another 16. I'll tell the baby Nanya Manana. Okay, all for more.
I'm watching a 9 goals. You can buy a win.
Goals in also starting to move. 60 minutes now goes now. In fact, 20 minutes now 3 goals now way to Nawaba. And what you tell them goes to my but some of Frank as a
5 beer no wajai. Now they want Chelpano Senasa. Nabusia for be feel same.
Now, you go friend there physically. Now want to buy anything.
Never one more at restaurant. Your man break and what baby boy was all.
Oh, yeah, easy. It's a buy in the shut 10. And wasn't one this when you want under that baby action, you know, quite not attention what do pano. Was the PSG and then Inter Atletico Madrid game no, and PSG baby I would see what Europe no was also quite coached to economy bio and Ruby here analysis be it was down my quality of this player PSG for chair you know even though I feel the referee no on the day no none wasn't bono I today now favor PSG for the kaka because yeah 50-50 balls biano now cause him or your PSG.
I go for no Bobuga, Master, I'm Bobuga do. I'm Bobuga FKK. I'm not going to the pop. You walk the bench and be 2 seconds up with the yellow card or Korea. Now on your debut, they don't find you. Coach now also must happen.
Oh, what's happening on ye? Send baby as go few by a coach of baby
of rubber. And then to know about Brana said the channel by your yen to be Kua. What was over to Lunku?
But Ruby, I feel that PSG for no ended on the day and numbers in bonus you they dominated in every sphere of the game. Ball possession, total shots, shot on target, big chances created, everything. Now it was for PSG for no one quality or as to no was even though my son mean who that flexibility be rebel honum because PSG won in the Champions League finals ball our boy in the season and Casano. Now to compare the game now. Maybe a friend they start the tournament into no and said that much sharpness and rebel from the yes, I seen you must break it a crack. Instead, I expect the match day 2-0 kono. And able with the clubs soon where you will any more honum. But that's how many PSG for one way there. A corner was what for that one born. Ruby, I think the other clubs should learn from it. Because even in the defensive transition, we're different. But the moment our budget will move up when you they are going to score you. Until the first goal, for instance, Ruben, I read from Fabian Ruiz. Yeah. Wonderful goal. And for me, I love the fact that you know so I started to go on a cannonball and I plan said to the man, then you come into the conversation. I shall go anyway. And let's come out in your opportunity. At a point in time in the first half, no question go. And I bought no to more deflect here. The Roma make it I'm a save no. Or make it save just the glance no. na ball na kwako to enyim hono hwe Vitinha no go no kwakwa share hodom no wonderful goal. I mean that was when I realized that the game was over for Atletico Madrid. But in the second half no Atletico so ben watch bibi kakra there they want to be there. Hwe opportunity a solo to onya no an empty pole. Baby an etu magina. This was a player in the team in the last season. Check his numbers for Atletico Madrid. Everybody bonus a crucial they conceded 2 goals. Na say to me one na. That my deficit no. I have no one. Then it means you are moving in there. Na etu na ko wonyim. But I say ball then PSG definitely would get that more opportunity no. Stand the authority in the game. Now we push now we tum na wako na nyima. And then Mayulu once again no, a very youngster. She ball or ball and all the baby no in the Champions League. Wababe the youngest player Wababe should go in the Champions League. Now this moment no suppose he's warming himself up gradually into the game. And okwa share or yeah that go no honum. And a leak in no suppose be the penalty wonderfully. She go share no. Fair and no too much to the back of the net. We're winning by 4-0. So that means that if there is any statement so far in the tournament, by they make a statement, but look at the opponent, you know. But PSG, Atletico Madrid, the opponent, you know. So definitely, I believe that PSG will make that statement in the they are in there for the business. Obekodo honomuno. Palmeiras, when you FC Porto, or bought 0-0 honum. Unfortunately, Nyakonya and Shebo Nibi. But I know power we pick information in Yanano. Now the Chelsea boy, another incoming Chelsea winger no Estivao. And now Obiaru Bonis in there in that game no. And wasn't one years old to na also in your honum. And so far as we make the club World Cup no. Also that near bad honum. Say Esha yeah the group A now. Ali I pick 1 point to honum. Porto I pick 1 point. Palmeiras once I pick 1 point. And Inter Miami so once I pick 1 point. In that group no so far 2 matches here and Obiaru and should go honum. Obiaru concede goal. Into a 1-1-1-1 no Obiaru to my picker. Yelko in enyim. And the PSG why we need no. I pick a 3 point. But a 4 goal. Another ones who watch Seattle Sundowns were shown by 2-1. Into Brazilian team no. Once we pick a 3 point or honum. Into that group no at least your 2 teams are once we to pick or 3 points or honum and wasn't work on kind of honum. Now in the 7 p.m. Chelsea Bobo against or Los Angeles FC. Yes, now we will be here analysis rebel Hadi. Chelsea obviously no matter what the squad will be. I'm expecting Chelsea I'm watching paper but Chelsea I pick a 3 point. In fact, I'm putting him that man level na buying for watcher no. Level na PSG watcher no. Chelsea finished well in the season. Wakwaje Conference League no. Asia American teams na ya Inter Miami. I don't know be as the better team or hono. But our boy no shut down so anyway. So if Los Angeles FC wants to cover the same kind of game now, I'm expecting the boy Chelsea not to score not less than 4 goals in the game. In the Chelsea boy and you bring 7 p.m. no. And I'm predicting a win for Chelsea. Chelsea to score over 3.5. Yes, Chelsea to score over 3.5. Chelsea or 2 goals was a good more honor na. And Yama Konkana or Zema Wentino. Ruby has been so honor. Nayambra transfers on a Kakrebi. What transfers, you know, pressure to my boom or honor. Now, master if you are here, Bournemouth. I call Bournemouth. I in that Brent of your Milos Kakes, you know. I Brent to be better on Liverpool, no, on you one every. My bomb moving away to no walk. According to the major tabloids and the sources in Yan, BB there, any club that will make him move there, that's left back up to sign and boy they say, as in the way time Liverpool for no, they've agreed on personal terms where we only any other team than Liverpool into one or move work. But reason now, bomb of watching trending in there, and our player was signing the player, a replacement and son of a jai boy in my work. And when you cast away, you know, work or yeah, club our friend Rene, what a French like no. Adrian Traffet in the way to my sign the boy, you know, we got to 13.5 million euros fixed, 3.5 million euros in the add-ons, and a 10% selling on clause, you know. And I was actually contracting the boy number replace or your Milos Kakes, or bomb of one. So straightforward, you know, so boy in Yamo, we didn't do in our pay. Then I rent off my Milos Kakes, you know, we'll move to Liverpool. Now, when twist plots now, I could be more honum. I rent off my Andy Robertson. And then no compatriot or in our bow season no ma at least one madam proper season for Liverpool no has been Trent Alexander-Arnold. We're making a move into a Real Madrid or Honum. Ruby, the information out there in some yet from Liverpool each other a Brent no. Atletico Madrid when in a casa. Man also waja to me there he needs to get that experience no. Anna Robertson. To Atletico Madrid, yes. Yes, very serious link na wabo honum. And in fact, will be confirmation in that boy na kesempo ways in Komewi. Liverpool for Ajad to me there. so possibly say Kakes no badamana then Andy Robertson no on obotu no we a bit of amount to be with the fire that am deal no ho on quite there Trent Alexander-Arnold nizini bi into no comparator to come Madrid no now so should let's go Madrid say bia you okay he will move there between the player and the club no say agreement on there so if a new left back comes in now one no kon no nko already no Costas Timikas or no ma obanda am cover up na no so botu no competition with him no wa akosor international he is looking for another opportunity oba ko try another league na wetu no wa akobọ honom until likelihood they able who Trent Alexander-Arnold in Real Madrid and Andy Robertson at Atletico Madrid, you know, it is something that is likely to happen. It's all your break and I can't be more better how I deal with it. But if the boy wants to move, Liverpool doesn't have any problem.
Okay.
No, but boy in the encore. Only if they meet the valuation of the player now, it's something I know so you're sure honum to know. I went from Andy Robertson, Liverpool supporters, you know, one mark on front tour, na sure how I deal with so betum na obeko. Will be last 2 weeks, me catch out there. I went our friend or Elia Zabreni. Center back for Bournemouth no. Club PH for very serious there.